I got another video for y'all. This Love Island USA Season 7, Episode 37. Let's get into it. This the reunion. So, in the intro, Ace said he wants to see motherfuckers be held accountable. Nigga, you're motherfuckers. I want to see you admit that you was hating on niggas. Then it's going to switch to Elam. He talking about, I want to see my boy Chris. Nigga, go home. Nigga came to the reunion to see other niggas. Get rid of them. So apparently there's an alleged cheating video, but not even really a cheating video. It's just a video of Brian doing some bullshit in the club. He said he was pouring bitches shots, and him and Amaya talked about his quote-unquote lapse of judgment, and it's okay now. So I guess if they talk through it, I have nothing to say really about it. Don't know what him being a bartender really had to do with it. Like, at the end of the day, you have a girlfriend, so yeah. And you're not a bartender now. So, like, you're one of the winners of one of the biggest reality TV shows, and known damn near worldwide. So, where are we doing? What are we getting this from? Or what does you being a bartender have to do with anything? Huda was asked about Chris's quote unquote wandering eyes. She talking about, we're just not a good couple, and that's okay. Girl, that did not answer the question. Like, what are we talking about? That did not answer the fucking question. Who did he have a wandering eye for? Like, she apparently she said that shit in a podcast afterward. I haven't watched none of the podcasts or interviews or none of the stuff they did. I'm really ready to just get past this shit, and I'm already low-key behind, and this shit was already lengthy as it is. I really don't give a fuck to watch their interviews and what they said. As far as I'm concerned, all of this shit is alleged because I'm just not going to do that research. And I really don't care for a lot of people's perspective because it's just like, I don't trust people after certain things that they've done or like how they've moved. Like, I'm not going to trust you to, I guess, give a behind the scenes or a backstage pass or point of view or perspective. So, yeah, and plus, like, stop. Like, you were just saying anything. That nigga had a wandering eye. Like, he was only on you and Shelly, and he told you about Shelly. So what wandering eye are you talking about? Like, he probably said, like, some joke-ass comments and, like, challenges and shit after he would get a good kiss or something like that. But, like, we all know that nigga was never serious. Nick was asked by a fan if he talked to Sierra, and he was like, no, and I don't plan on it. Nick says that she posted a video that was like, when I thought it was real, but he starts dating your friend, and he thought that she was trying to prioritize clout after that. Well, I mean, you did close off to her, fuck her, and then start dating her friend. So, like, I don't know. Like, how do you really expect for her to feel? And then it's like, that's such an easy bailout to be like, oh, she's trying to prioritize clout. Or, like, use the racism thing to not have to come to terms with having a difficult conversation. Being like, no, I don't plan on talking to her. I'm like, okay, so you're just not only going to move how you move, but you're going to leave her in the dark? And why are y'all acting like Sierra's just, like, wigging out? You know what I'm saying? Like, now, in terms of her being kicked off the show or not, that's just irrefutable. If you racist, you racist. You can be mad all you want. You get kicked off for that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take a step back. But about dating, about them being together, Alandra and Nick being together after, like, literally right after she left and right after Nick and her closed off, like, she is warranted to be mad about that. I don't know why y'all think that's crazy. Well, I know why y'all think that's crazy, because the power of the on is just taking over. So when they bring Clark and Taylor and Shelly and Ace out, Andy brings up the fact that there was a curse of going exclusive because once both couples made it official, they went home. And Shelly was like, I feel like America missed the plot of Love Island. Like, then Ace was like, it wasn't about love. It was about favorites for individuals. Then it went to Austin and Jeremiah backstage. And Austin was like, this is a system you designed. And literally, like, nigga, this shit started early. You set the tone with Huda and Jeremiah. And that's why I said niggas is hating. Because it's like, usually if a couple ain't genuine or real, you don't hear that shit from other Islanders. Or at least not that damn early. Like, the others just let it play out. You know what I'm saying? They either let a new bombshell come in and break them apart, or they just chill out until they're forced to at Casa. They don't walk around campaigning and asking opinions, nigga. Like, that's fed. Andy asked Taylor if he was really torn between Alandra and Clark, And he said he really was. So then Andy asked Alandria, like, do you believe him? And she was like, yeah, at the time. But when she heard the comments about him not being physically attracted to her, she was upset because she don't want nobody's attraction for her to grow. So the show made her look desperate. And that's what I said. Like, if y'all remember, I said, like, a woman like her has no business begging a nigga like him. You know what I'm saying? So, well, that's news to us. Like, she ain't even know. You feel me? That he wasn't attracted to her. Whole time I'm thinking, like, she already hip, she privy, she knowing this stuff. I'm just assuming. And that's how the show made it look, was like, the show paints it like Alandria's desperate, or Alandria's begging, or Alandria just wants so badly to have a man and whatever. But it's like, when you hear what be going on or what they didn't show, it's like, bro, they really try to make a narrative. Like, well, I don't know why they try to do that. Maybe because they seen her as a single and they knew, like, as a single and just as a human and as a person on her own, she's so strong. So they're like, well, wait a minute. We got to put her with, we got to find a way to make her have some sort of man or love interest. Like, there has to be somebody there who she is, like, head over heels for, drops her morals and standards and, you know what I'm saying, her sense of pride and self-worth for. But anyway, yeah. But Andy asked Taylor, like, if he feels that Alandria deserves an apology because he wasn't straight up with her. And he was like, I'm sorry. You know, we grew so close in there. Like, you was my dog in there and you still my dog. Nigga, that's an apology? See, like, I know Taylor's one of them niggas who on your birthday can't just say happy birthday. Nigga, happy C-Day, yeah. Nigga, another 365 around this bitch. Like, nigga, just say happy birthday. Like, you don't have to do this. Niggas just start finding different things to say, man, it's the big day. Nigga, see him aged up. Like, bro, just, you can say happy birthday. Like, it's fine, nigga. So, the Casa cast comes out, and Andy asks Alandria why she said she was cool on talking to Coco on the outside. And she said that Coco made some comments about her on a podcast pretty much saying she was a ditzy Dora. And this hurt because, of course, I fuck with Coco, love Coco. And, of course, Alandria is my girl, and I fuck with Alandria. So it's like, it hurts. Like, if this is true, like I said, I didn't do no research, y'all. I'm just going into it blindly. And just telling you everything that's just being alleged, whatever you choose to believe, whatever's true, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Once after this, I'm over it. Like, I'm done with this shit. So afterwards, Shelly and her start going in. They really just start going on it, going a line, like, about who was saying, like, they was bullies and who all said weird shit on podcasts after the fact. They was like, yeah, Coco and da-da-da, woo-woo Huda. They like, woo-woo Vanna. And I was like, Vanna? I was like, good, you wasn't even in here. Like, granted, yeah, Coco wasn't in here, but, like, at least niggas liked her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ace was considering, well, I don't really think he was considering it, but the show made it seem like he was considering leaving Shelly for Coco. So at least Coco played a role. But, like, what part in the story did you have? Like, Ace, when he was blindfolded, almost deflated your ass cheeks because he was gripping on them so hard. And then that's it. I mean, I can't tell you nothing else that happened from your story. So, like, for you to even be able to get on interviews and say anything is baffling to me, but to each his own. Jeremiah walks through how, by definition, he can't be a love bomber. Then he made sure Ace understand, too. Ace said that he felt that Jeremiah was a scammer because of conversations he had with the guys about their following count and what it would look like on the outside and what it was prior. Then it's like, Ace, you know how it is for motherfuckers to speculate and start creating narratives, just like when everybody was saying you and Shelly Ben knew each other. Like, just say your ass was hating so we can get by this segment. Then they addressed something Taylor said on a podcast about Jeremiah being possessive over Adriana and not letting him and Nick talk to her. Taylor was like, that's not what I said. I said that he told me and Nick that he would talk to her all day so that we wouldn't get a chance to talk to her. And then Jeremiah started laughing. He's like, that's obviously a joke. And Taylor was like, yeah, that sounds like a joke. Like, nigga, just say y'all niggas was hating so we can get through this segment. Like, this shit went on for too long. This shit went on for too long. I literally wish you niggas would just say, hey, like, the time, this nigga had a bitch I wanted, and I didn't like that. So, nigga, I hated that nigga. And we could just make it past this. But you niggas coming up with these stupid-ass reasons and these dumb-ass reasons. Like, he said he's going to talk to her all day, so we can't talk to her. Like, be for real, Taylor. For you to even, like, bring that up and, like, really say that, like, everybody should be looking at you niggas a lot differently if they weren't already looking at you a certain way. So Ace was like, and the challenge where, you know, we blast each other and ask a question, you know, when you got asked who should go home, why did Austin say Jeremiah? And then they both laughed and was like, nigga, that's a joke. Ace was like, see how jokes get you sent home? Then they both laughed at his goof ass again. Because it's like, nigga, what is you saying? Like, you basically saying Jeremiah went home because Austin, a nigga who you don't like, by the way, said in a challenge that Jeremiah should go home. No, the nigga went home because you niggas were hating. Just admit it so we can make it past this segment. What are we talking about? Oh, why did you say that he should go home? Nigga, this is my day one. He's my best friend in here. I'm not cool with you, Nick, or Taylor. And that's the only other motherfuckers in here. The Casa niggas got their little group. So this is the only nigga I'm rocking with. Why I'm going to throw something away? Because of what? Me and him don't like the same bitch. Me and him ain't beef about nothing. Me and him... we not two peas in a pod, but we on good terms. So like, what's the point of just making enemies? So you know what's funny is like, and also to an Ace, what's bro's beef with females? Like what he got against Amaya? Austin and Jeremiah holding his feet to the fire about influence everybody to be like fuck Jeremiah and pointing out how weird his behavior in that motherfucker was. And he just like, oh, if that's what y'all think, like y'all are stupid, meanie, poo-poo faces. But it's like he gonna call Amaya out by name after the fact about a TikTok that she made making fun of his height. Nigga, we all made fun of your height. You know what I'm saying? How is her saying, nigga, you short, the equivalent to you and 3 grown men, which all 3 of y'all used to like her, might I add. How is her saying, nigga, you short, the equivalent to you and 3 other grown men, starting to call her out? Like, it just randomly called her out of nowhere. Like, y'all sound dumb. So, they asked Huda to address who was bullying her, and she said, oh, it was a clip of Sierra and Shelly talking about her. So, the clip wasn't on shit, they showed it. It was that clip after Iris came in, and, you know, they said, like, they did that little BDSM kissing challenge. I think that's when, like, Pepe and Jalen came in, too. But, like, the clip was afterward where Sierra and Shelly was like, man, like, I thought Huda was going to attack Iris. Like, she tripping out. And, like, if she doing this to everybody who comes in, like, that's just a red flag. Girl, that's not bullying. That's the damn truth. Ain't nobody else acting like this towards nobody they coupled up with except for you. So if you're acting like that, that's a red flag. That's not bullying, nigga. That's like, and even if it wasn't the truth, it's still an opinion. That's still not bullying. And it's funny, you see them saying your behavior was bullying, but you don't see your behavior as bullying. Like, to hell with the fact that you called Iris a bitch before you knew her just because she was trying to kiss that nigga and you told her bitch back up and all the other bitch woo woo. To hell with that. But the fact that people are acknowledging the fact that you called her a bitch, oh my goodness, how dare they? Like, this shit is real life hilarious. So, Alandria and Shelly call out Huda for not addressing the racism her fan base was dishing out since she claimed that, you know, they was bullies to her. And this is also why I don't like watching these shows late, because the stuff that happens in real time, I'm like this, I had no idea about this. But racism towards Alandria and Shelly from Huda's fan base, because, you know, she felt like they were bullies or whatever. Like, that shit's brazy. She talking about, I was going through stuff racially too. Alandria was like, yeah, my face was plastered on George Floyd's face. Girl, what? Your face was where? Like, yeah, fuck what Huda talking about. I mean, before I knew what she was talking about, I still said fuck what she talking about. But I don't know why y'all always try to have racism Olympics with black people. We're the blueprint. We're the experiment. We're the first. We're numero uno. Anything that the government has done to you or that other groups, cultures, ethnicities, races have done to you has already been done, tried, experimented on us. There's nothing under the sun that any other race or any other group of people has been through that black people have not been through. And we've been through that times a million. The stuff that was done to us wasn't even documented. Y'all simple-minded asses is thinking niggas are just getting hit in the back with whips. Shit, compared to the shit that was really going on around that time, regularly, that didn't get talked about, getting your ass whipped after not wanting to be in that hot sun picking that cotton sound like not too bad of a day. Because the shit y'all was doing to my people was inhumane. I said, me too. I was going through it too. Bitch, nobody cares. And it don't equal up. We don't even know what you are. What are you? What is she? But yeah, that was pretty much the end. The ending was like them saying that they couldn't be friends. It was like some other shit they brought up. But a lot of it was just dumb. I'm mad I even watched it. And like they brought up like Huda saying, oh yeah, I brought in Chris for you and showed the clip, which it was like, bro, who even fucking cares? Like at the end of the day, like she brought him in for the both of them. Like regardless of what was said, you brought him in for you and me or just you. But Shelly was mad that she was making it seem like it was, oh, Shelly, this is just for you, exclusively for you. Oh, look what I'm doing for you, for you, for you, for you. So that's what made her mad. But that shit was dumb, so I didn't really bring that up. And really nothing else happened. Like they just asked like dumb, like juicy questions like, oh, after the villa, we seen Bella and Jeremiah in the same place. What are y'all? And then they were like, we're friends. It's just like dumb shit. But anyway, that's the end of this one. Definitely like, subscribe. Oh yeah. And like, that's the end of this one. Like we finished another show, finna get into a movie, then get into another show. Y'all already know the deal. Y'all know how this goes. Just gotta keep the ball rolling, gotta keep the shit moving, gotta keep going. Can't stop. Well, I can't say can't stop, won't stop, because of course. But yeah, just getting this shit out the way. Props to everybody who was on the show. Props to everybody who watched. Props to everybody who liked and or disliked. Props to everybody who was subscribed. And props to everybody who's not. Fuck with y'all. Love y'all. Finna get out of here. Like I said, get into a movie. Get into another show. And then, you know, just keep this shit rolling. Another show out the way. This was Love Island USA Season 7. Props to the cast for even doing this shit. I can never do this. Yeah. But anyway, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, catch you.